2 years ago, President Mahama signed a 3-man task force to oversee priority projects. Now, the 3 wise men, as we called them, are former Lands Minister Cletus Avoka, Majority Leader Alban Bagbin, and former Employment Minister E.T. Mensah. Their task was to coordinate initiatives including the construction of 200 senior high schools, 10 teacher training colleges, and 1 university for the Eastern region. Little has been heard from them since the appointment. And so when my colleague Kwatia Frednyama caught up with Cletus Avoka, he asked what the group has been up to.
Strides. We have made some strides. We've made some strides, particularly in the education sector. You know, the president promised or pledged to build 200 senior high schools. As at now, more than 50 senior high schools are in the offing. They've started in the various districts where they have been earmarked for these schools, and then many more are coming this year. So as far as the education sector is concerned, I think that we have made some strides.
I mean, has the team been at work? Some say you've been dormant.
Well, yes. Well, apparently we might have been dormant to the outside world, but within the vicinity or the presence of administration between us, where we have our offices in the castle, Osu, and then the various ministries that we deal with and the Flagstaff House, we have been coordinating.
What exactly have you been doing?
Oh, as far I'm the focal point person for the educational infrastructure. My very good friend and brother E.T. Mensah is the focal point person for the aviation development, building an international airport, etc., and then other aerodromes. And then Bagbin, who was with us, was in charge of the focal point for the health sector. Fortunately or unfortunately, he's now gone to become the majority leader, and therefore his schedule does not easily allow him to pursue this other responsibility that had been given to him. But me and E.T. Mensah have been meeting, we have been discussing, when we have been linking up with the sector ministers, and I have been meeting the Minister for Education from time to time, and then the various technical committees are working. And that's why I've said that as far as the education infrastructure is concerned, is meeting the deadline that the president had set for himself and for us.
So you are directly involved in this entire process, building new senior high schools?
I'm just a focal point for, not directly involved, but the ministry definitely has the personnel on the ground, and then because they have the tech.
What is the exact role you play?
Oh, before we go to the field, we have to meet and discuss, and then they agree on which districts qualify for these educational institutions. We normally meet to discuss to see what form or what type of funding would be appropriate for a particular school or a particular district, and then some of these things. But I must say that much of the work is done by the sector ministers more than by the task force.
Some say this.
Oh, well, they are not the 3 wise men after all. They are the focal point people. But, Mr. President, shouldn't you be thinking of replacing Mr. Alban Bagbin on the focal point group, considering that as a focal point member, you should have one focus of dealing with whatever task you've been given? Now he has the majority to deal with as being majority leader.